All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be bringing you a game today between the one and only Crew against the undefeated here, Latino Heat, up until now in CEVO. Co-casting with me tonight is going to be none other than the one and only Kr3w, alongside with the guest tonight being none other than Chu himself. How you guys doing tonight?
What's up?
I'm doing good. What's going on here?
Doing excellent, and I hope you guys are doing great as well, as we already see these survivors doing great, pushing all the way down. The beginning attack didn't take too much chip, still sitting at a 198 health bonus, and we will be doing a roster rundown, but again, we did get this off just in the nick of time here, as we did see the survivors push down that room and pretty much neglect all damage, as we are really just seeing them set up for that outside attack. And start this off, Kr3w, why don't you let us know what the Infected is doing here?
They're setting up for a quad cap, it seems like. And they're about to go in right now.
Yeah, the quad cap is going in. Hunter's going in the back. Two of them landing, actually. That's one of them. Three of them landing right there. But the smoker getting his full counts. Very unfortunate. And very nice damage going down on the attack, bringing it down to a 179 now. And these survivors are going to go ahead and clear push to that tank spawn. But just want to remind everyone that this match tonight is being brought to you by CEVO. And this is going to be the winners semi-final bracket. There's a winners bracket semifinals, so whoever wins this match right here will be advanced to the semifinals in the winners bracket, facing whoever wins in the lower bracket. And as these survivors now push out into this open area, the perfect place to take the tank here, we do see that there is a standard attack setting up by the Infected. The Boomer's trying to look for that spawn, and just to reiterate, it is not illegal to be ghosting with that, to be crouch glitched with that Boomer, and we did see a Hunter get picked right there by Bonita. Smoker going in, getting the pull forward. Boomer going in right now, getting that boom perfectly on Zoe and Francis. And we do have a tank up now in the hands of Latino Heat's Antonio. We're going to keep it here while we still have that tank pushing in momentarily. But that is not good. These survivors right now, there are two of them. Boom. The tank's going to be working his way in very slowly. He's going to be going for that car. So with that, let's go ahead and take it to a Latino Heat war room.
Push it.
Yeah, I will.
I'm not pushing yet. Nice, good job. They aren't pushing yet. And if they push back, we got the red car right in place. Still got good rage. Oh, nice hits. Good placement.
Not over you that though. Come on.
Come on. Should we go in?
Yeah, let's go. Go.
Got a pull back here. Cover this. Yeah, you got a car right there, man.
Team, I can't get a boom.
Got a pound.
Nice. Oh wow.
Dude, this is bad.
You're fine.
I'm not. You're dead. Fuck. Fuck, man.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and we're going to go ahead and take it to Chu here. Chu, what did you see? What do you think they could have done better?
Well, they could have done. I don't know.
Well, you don't know, but I do.
Survivors played it pretty well.
Yeah, he needed a little more support.
Yeah.
He definitely needed that support there. He needed to make sure that he actually worked off the support of his teammates there. But as a result, he wasn't. The teammates weren't able to land that boom. They weren't able to connect with very much Infected other than that smoker. And again, that was not enough. So these survivors are now going to walk into the safe room with a 148. And look at that beautiful little strategy there of popping pills, passing pills, knowing that Bowles is fully in green there. No threat of him losing any health bonus by passing his pills. So Jafe doing the smart thing there, popping his, taking Bowles, bringing their score up now to a 148 health bonus for a total of 992 points. So again, these survivors are going to be being played by Latino Heat. The perfect time to do a roster rundown. And Kr3w, why don't you let us know who's on these teams?
Alright, well, in Latino Heat, we have Visceral, we have Goose, we have Klaudia, and we have
Wonderful. And who do we have for Crew?
We have Bulls, we have jafe, what's that?
That'd be Dazer, Fiend, and Gunner. Right, so with that, we do have an attack going in right there. Devastating damage going down for an early scratch attack. We do see him now down to a 189, so a little more damage than I think they would have liked to have taken. We actually see everyone chip besides Antonio right there. So pretty much a good attack, I would say, from the Infected right here. I don't think you could have asked for anything more. being that it is the first attack, and we do see these survivors now pushing out right now, trying to clear all this common in the hallway here, doing their best to not catch any silly DPs here. They're going ahead and going into that room. And Chu, if you were the infected setting up for this quad, what would you like to see here?
Well, I'd like to see the.
Right. Well, I don't know what you said there, Chu. Your mic was cutting off, but what I would like to see is actually this attack land, but they got to be very careful. Latino Heat is notorious for skidding hunters. They are absolutely beasts when it comes to this, and we do have a disconnect going down right now from Antonio. So actually, that was not Antonio. That was somebody else. That was. Let me check here. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh, Julio. Okay, that was Julio. So a little pause here going down for a moment while we wait for Antonio to come back, or Julio to come back. And I just want to remind everyone, if you do have any shoutouts, feel free to send them my way, Chu's way, or Charisma's way. But please, 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 I can't stress this enough. Make sure that they're clean in nature, and just make sure that there's no profanity or anything crazy like that. Come on. We're all adults here, and with that, let's go ahead and just wait here as we do have this this game being paused. And I don't know, we are playing No Mercy just in case if anyone is watching who isn't very familiar with the game. And I don't know, Charisma, how do you think? What do you think Latino Heat's chances are in this map?
Well, as infected, I would save that attack for the tank so they don't push up, but I don't know, if they can shut down this attack, they can easily push up and beast that tank.
I think you have a very strong point there. I mean, honestly, like I said, I would have liked to have seen that quad, but I didn't even think about that. The fact that they still have a pending tank coming is a very, very good reason for them to hold that attack, because if they can just lock them up in the area that they're in right now, there's so many hittables that can just instantly down them off of one hit. And you know, this could be a very, very dangerous situation for them if they don't watch out. And we did just previously play Latino Heat twice on this map, and they were on point with their game. So they got to be cautious on how they do this here, because honestly, I mean, if they save this attack or whether they go in now, I mean, Latino Heat is a pretty good team. They can shut down the attack.
Yeah, they just need to land those skeets and that stops, and they're fine.
Exacto Mundo, and again, like I said, they're a pretty good team, but not to leave Kr3w out of the picture. Kr3w is a very, very good team, and actually they're the ones who eliminated my team, Herp or Chu's team, Herpsderp, from we're not eliminated, we're in the lower brackets now, and props out to them for their win on that, and they're very, very capable of taking Latino Heat if anyone else is. So again, that team, very, very good players there. And I actually do have a shout out right now coming in from OGS Inca, which I don't know who that is, but shout out to my homeboy Daisy. So Daisy, shout out for you there. Anyone else have some shout outs here? Oh, and then we actually have a shout out from Sleepy to Sabina. I'm crushing on you. Oh dang, oh dang. Okay, so again, we are going to be coming back to the game right now. We do see Latino Heat still in this alleyway. We're going to be waiting for this attack to go in, as we are just seeing them kind of cautiously playing out right now. They're going to go ahead and push out. These hunters are jumping around. They're going in right now. This attack's landing. The hunter's getting the bounces in the back. One of them is dead, so there's no more threat of the quad type going down. Just damage. Smoking getting that pull forward. That was a very, very nice attack. Again, doing some pretty decent chip there, but not the quad cap that they were looking for, and it's
Very
definitely
nice
not
that
that.
stops.
Yeah, beautiful. That actually was the clutch that actually saved them from the actual quad cap itself. And
This is where it gets really bad, because they don't have a sack now.
Exactly. I think their theory behind it was that they were going to want a boomer when it came to this open area. I really had forgotten between the maps where exactly the tank spawned, so it wasn't exactly at the alleyway where it's like very, very crucial that you save that attack, because if you don't save it, then they have a free run and they can run to that room or whatever, and it's whatever, it takes away the risk. But for the most part, they did a good job in setting that attack, because they want a boomer here. And again, they actually disconnected again, so we're going to be seeing another F-pause going down, and just waiting on that. We actually have a shout out from Tanks. Shout out to Pub for being the best friend, or for being the best friend, yeah. It's worded like that, so you are the best friend. And a shout out to Breaker to Danny. You are not smart. So again, we are now live as we see this tank now in the hands of Bulls. So we will be seeing a Bulls tank. I like to say he is a very, very good tank in my opinion. And we will be seeing him actually trying to work in this car right now. And as soon as he gets that car in, let's go ahead and take it to a crew war room.
Ready? I'm gonna start pushing.
Do this. Come on. I need a bowl. Ready? I'm getting this.
Okay.
Got a boom though. That's a down if you can get that. Oh, just take him again. That's a down.
Get the kill.
He won't be able to. Oh, nice. Oh,
No. Got
very
your back.
nice, Bull. Yeah.
Got your back.
Nice.
Ooh.
Bull. Fucking malt. Bulls. He's almost dead. Get over there. He won't be able to make it. That's unfortunate.
Oh my goodness, and we are back and we see the devastation that a Bulls tank can do. Chew, why don't you walk us through that? Chew? I mean Charisma, why don't you walk us through that?
That was a really good tank. He could actually kill them, but still really good chip.
Yeah, with this kind of damage, they're going to be definitely in the lead, as we did see the survivors previously, meaning Crew going in with a 148. Last second attack going in there, but nothing going to land, as we do see all the hunters getting skeeted. Boomer setting up for a boom, lands on 3 of them. Smoker getting a pullback right now, so we do see a good amount of separation with there. A couple of dings from the Smoker landing, a little bit of common damage there, but nothing too devastating, as these survivors are going to be pushing into the safe room with about a 103 to a 104. Going to close that door on the 104. Nope, it does tick down to the 103. So 103 health bonus for a total of 118 points, more or less actually, 812 points. And we do see that Crew did get 992 points, so still a very close game. Map 1, no one's out of the picture yet, as we will be going into map 2 here. And map 2, Charisma, what do you think about map 2, No Mercy?
So much can happen in map 2, and it just depends. The game kind of depends on this map, in my opinion.
Right, I mean, to me, it really comes down to this map and the third map. Seeing as, well, actually, third map to me kind of seems, I mean, it's really hard to make third map. There's that hole at the very end. There's the whole crescendo thing you got to deal with. So I would kind of side with Charisma on this one, saying that it really does come down to this map. Because if you can't make this map, you're going to be in a pretty big deficit, and you need to make that up. And these later maps on No Mercy are kind of notoriously known for being easy and pretty makeable, but third map can be quite a toughie, and we do see this Boomer going in right now, landing that boom on 3 of the survivors. Hunter's going in for scratches. One of them actually able to get out, and we do see a take up right now. He is in the hands of Bulls again, so we will be seeing the Bulls tanks. And with that, let's go ahead and send it to a crew war room.
Here's the shells.
Yeah, we do. Boomer from above.
Not.
They're up top. They're doing exactly what I want to do with this tank also. I want to play it up. You're going to get rolled going in. You have a tri-cap all. It's up to you. You want to burn this
down? If you want to pull down, I could rock, maybe.
Alright, let's go for it.
Go for
They're
it.
about to lose it. Go for it.
Oh, he's fucking man.
I'm out.
Nice.
Sorry,
I'm gonna
Wolf.
pass this.
Thanks, pass.
It's all good. Dizer. Dizer.
Yo.
I'll be with him like a...
Don't be whiffing. Wow, thanks, bud.
Yeah.
We're not war room or anything.
You think you can wipe him? You think you can do it, man?
Yo, you guys think I can wipe him again?
Up in 8. Oh, Moose! Gotta make some whipped cream!
Alright.
Alright.
You ready?
Yeah.
Both, I think.
Alright. Pull Antonio. I'm not going to go for him.
Go. Tony. Get 2 behind you.
Yeah, I can't get in. This sucks. You got anything?
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Setup.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
That's a hard.
Alright, and we are back, and Charisma, what did you see there with that tank?
Wow, that tank just could not connect. They just played it really well. Latino Heat, they played it really well.
I have to agree, that tank did go in there, try to commit for some punches. He went into the safe room, came out, he could not land a single thing. Latino Heat, very, very good at focusing down that tank. I swear, I've played against Latino Heat many a times, and I dread setting in my tank because by the time I'm in there, I'm already whittled down to about like 3k, and it's just so fast. So again, we did see that tank passing to the hands of Dazer, and unfortunately they're not able to do much with it, but they are still in the lead here. They want to make sure they land something, and if they could land, I think this quad cap, oh no, this is a dirty, I think, or no, it's standard attack. So we do see these 100s coming in from the front right now. Smoker trying to get a pull off to the side, not landing the pull, but we do see the 200s landing. Beautiful boom going down on Francis as always. Smoker still trying to get that pull, not able to connect. He is going to get popped right there, but again, very decent attack right now. We do see lots of comment coming in, as we will be seeing Latino Heat pushing forward right now with a 172 health bonus, and they still have a lot of comment to clear here, but again, want to come back to that tank, and the fact that it didn't down anyone. With that tank, what you really want to do is down somebody, because they have a long way to run here, and then when they get to the place where they need to go, basically that crescendo, they need to wait for that door to open this. So that's even more time, and if you have somebody bleeding out, that's pills, that's health bonus, that's all types of things that's going to put the other team at a disadvantage and make them hurt even more. And we do have an attack coming up right here, Charisma. How would you like this? How would you like to see this hit?
I usually want them to get in the middle before we attack, but I don't know what they're gonna do. They're probably gonna go right now.
Right, we see Latino Heat pushing out to the right side of the room. Hunter's coming in from the front right now. Hunter landing on Francis. The other Hunter going around trying to get some scratches. The Boomer going in, not getting anyone. And I do believe that is going to be the end of the attack. We didn't see very much damage landing right there. But again, these survivors are pretty chipped up. We have Latino Heat Santiago sitting at about 50% health, maybe a little less. Benita just about 50, just above 50% here. Julio pretty much perfect. I mean, a little bit of a ding there, not too much going on there, as we do see Antonio sitting about 75%. So very good damage going on throughout the majority of this map right now. We do see the survivors taking it at the bottom of the stairs, and an attack setting up right now. We do have that Boomer trying to get the spawn right next to him. Smoker spawned up right now. Survivors hiding right now. They don't want to get pulled out. Zoe at the top of the stairs, going to be taking on a Hunter pretty soon here. The Hunter's coming in for the bottom right now, trying to get the distraction for the boom. The Hunter lands. Other Hunter gets some scratches. Boomer going in there, just going to try to get some proxy boom. Oh my god, he gets the Boomer bag. The barf bag. He gets the barf bag on all 4 of the survivors, and the Smoker does get killed off. But again, every little bit of chip counts. These survivors are now down to a 158, and they have not yet seen a tank. And Charisma, if we do see a tank here, how would you like to see this played?
Tank was in the beginning. They killed the tank.
Oh wow! You know what? I completely forgot that. You know what? I saw that their health was so perfect. I actually just forgot that there was a tank.
Yeah.
But again, for the most part, we do see that the survivors are actually pushing out of the room here, and pretty good health right now. We do have Santiago pop, so he is bleeding out. We have these Hunters setting up in the back, Smoker in the back as well. They're going to be going for the DPs. Oh, quad cap. Let's go ahead and, if we have time, you guys want to go ahead and take it to an infected war room? Yeah, let's go ahead and take it to an infected war room.
Unmuted.
Alright, whenever you guys are ready.
I'm ready.
Ready. 3, 2, 1. Spawn that Smoker, go. Get a pull now. This is great damage. Oh, dude, this is amazing. This is exactly what we need to catch up.
Oh, I fucking like.
Oh my god, and we are back. And how close was that to landing, Charisma?
That one Hunter, I think he's not too happy right now.
I just saw him crouching there, scratching. It looked like an AI for a second. And oh my goodness, I have not seen Latino Heat coming that close to being quad capped without actually being quad capped. That was very, very good play by Latino Heat, as they do make it into the safe room with 2 bleeding out, 2 in pretty decent health, giving them a health bonus of 112. And their grand total score is going to be 1,103. So 1,103. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and read some shout-outs here, as we do have a shout-out from OGS Zenio. Shout-out to Eric Q, Take Me Back, Baby. And we also have a shout-out from OGS Inca. Shout-out to Jack, Storm, Sabina, and Breaker. I love you guys, BFF. So very sweet shout-outs that we're having here. Shout out to Charisma from Biggie. I love you. Unblock me. I will not call you on Steam. As we also have, and that is all we have for now. As we do have a tank coming in right now. So with that, let's go ahead and take it to a Latino Heat war room.
Unmuted.
Oh yeah, of course. But like, I want to
7
wait
seconds.
grab a target, and we go in from above.
Okay.
You could.
I'm going for days.
Well, I mean, Smoker pull from below, but I want Hunters from above.
Here we go.
Okay.
Call us.
Ready?
Yeah. Go.
Melee, are you kidding me?
What the? Goals. Whatever, more damage than their tainted. Their shitty ass.
That could
Nice
be a
shit.
cap.
Good job.
Oh, that was gay.
Unmuted and
All right, and we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Charisma, run us through that.
That wasn't the best tank, but that actually did good damage. Like, down one, that's pretty much all they needed.
Yep, we just talked about that and how important it is to actually make sure that you get it down. Did they have the tri-cap there, Charisma? I
think so, but
Yeah.
I think one of them got melee.
Yeah, they did get death stopped. I heard that while I was in the Latino Heat Mumble. So again, they actually were not able to land that tri-cap that they got on us in this pre-game scrim. And we do see an attack coming in right now. Hunter's coming in from the back. One of them coming in from the front, distracted for that boomer, trying to get that spawn with the boomer. The other Hunter lands on Francis. The other Hunter runs out Lewis, while the boomer gets the boom on everyone except Francis there. So we do see 3 survivors boom. Other one's still up, and these survivors are actually cornering up right now, trying to deal with this horde. Tons of horde damage coming down on those 3 survivors. They're actually able to get rid of most of it now. They're actually moving, progressing now, and again, now these survivors are down to 137. Big difference from the 158 we saw Latino Heat push or have when they actually push the button and hit the crescendo. So again, Dazer here bleeding out is going to cost them a bit of health bonus over time. And with this attack here, Charisma, on the crescendo, what would you like to see the infected do?
They could pull back as soon as they hit the button, but I guess that would be the best thing they could do, and intercept.
Yeah, definitely. It is pretty much common practice that you hit the button and then you run to a safe area, whether it may be to the left side underneath that little balcony, to the right side in the room with the turret, or where we most commonly see it played at the bottom of the stairs. But it is very dangerous. Running back, you have that chance of being pulled back. We do have the smoker pulling forward right now. The 100 pouncing, the 2 survivors in the back, 3 of them in the front are boom now. And that is beautiful damage again going down by Latino Heat. But good clears from
Fiend.
Kr3w, yeah, Kr3w and Fiend right there, minimizing most of that damage, as we do see them now sitting at a 122 health bonus, and they need to make most of this map now because they are on borrowed time here. They're actually bleeding out pretty fast there.
Yeah.
And we do see this play right here at the bottom of the stairs. Nothing too out of the norm here, as we do see these attacks coming up right now. These spawns coming up right now, actually. And we do have a boomer at the top of the stairs. Hunter's at the bottom right now. One of them getting picked right now. The other one coming in trying to get a bounce. He does get cleared pretty quickly now, as we do see that boomer coming in from the top, getting the boom on Francis and Lewis. Not much damage going on outside of that. And we will be waiting for the survivors to actually push forward right now. We are seeing a ton of common trying to come in right there. But Kr3w right there just doing a beautiful job cleaning all this common, making sure they keep their health bonus in the back. Health bonus being Bill, and we also do see Lewis being health bonus there, so he's in the front right there, throwing caution to the wind, clearing most of that common, as they are pretty much running most of this map now at this point. They are leaving Bulls behind. There you go, they're waiting for him now. But again, another attack would be pretty devastating here from Latino Heat, as we are going to be seeing them setting up for an outside attack. And Charisma, if you were this infected team, what would you do here?
Well, I guess they only have 1 attack left, so maybe car attack, or as soon as they come out, if it hits well, maybe they have 2 attacks.
Yeah, right you are. They definitely want to go for something early, just to make sure that they keep the pressure on. Right now, they know that they don't have to go in. They're not the ones bleeding out, so they can wait for their attack for the perfect time, which will look like when they get to that boomer will be the perfect time. That boomer going to be going ahead and spawning in any moment now, as those hunters up top are perched for those 25 DPs. The boomer actually changing their mind right now. They're actually going to probably give them the corner attack here, as we do see that boomer walking around. Oh, he went the long way around. He's going to be coming up from the roof over here. Going to be interesting to see what they actually decide to go. And here we go. The boomer's coming in.
That is a good boom.
That is a beautiful boomer going in on 2 of the survivors. Smoker trying to get a pull back, but it gets cleared instantly. Hunter's going in right now.
Ooh.
25 landing. Santiago landing a 25 there on, who was that, Charisma?
I'm not sure.
That did look like Francis. I would have to say that
think
Francis were none of the bulls themselves. So beautiful attack going in from there, and we will be seeing these survivors now pushing into the safe room with a 95 health bonus, giving them pretty decent points, or giving them pretty decent points, but not enough to actually catch up to Latino Heat. And if you have any shoutouts, Charisma, now would be the time. I will be right back, as I need to go to the bathroom.
No shoutouts, Cruising?
You got any shoutouts?
Well, I have one shout out. It's your boy packing that 12 in. Shout out to Lights. Have a baby by me, baby. Be a millionaire. Yeah. And I have another shout out from Sleepy here. Never mind, he just lied to me.
Alright, and I am back, and again, let me see if I have any shoutouts here. I'm going to go ahead and go through mine. Let's see here. Shoutouts from Biggie to Charisma. You are a terrible friend. And I have a shoutout from Scuffle here. Yeah, I'm going to have to read that later. It's actually pretty long. And we're going to see a shoutout from Pub here. Shout out to Tanks for being the worst friend ever. So a lot of bad friends, good friends going around tonight, as we do see these survivors now readying up. Going to be seeing Kr3w pushing out as the survivors first. They're going to be coming out of that safe room door right now. The attack going in. We do see a smoker spawning up at the front. Not really doing much of anything. It was an AI smoker for some reason. Oh, okay. We see a tank up now. As we do see that boomer going in, getting that beautiful boom. The hunt is landing momentarily. So nice damage going in early. Actually, just 2 health bonus damage. That tank's moving in. Let's go ahead and take it to a Latino Heat War Room.
No, we got it. We land a bill. It'll be easy.
It's gonna be a tri-cap.
It's gotta be dependent. Look, we need boomer in here. This will really help if we get a boomer in
Yeah,
there.
I'm gonna be the boomer.
Nice dumpster placement. Thanks. Oh, that was so close. Benita?
Holy
What?
shit.
Well, you got a spawn. I got a spawn timer.
Oh, really? Wow, this
We need to think of something to do here with this SI.
Look.
You can flush them towards one side and get the SI on the other.
So I'm gonna push him from the safe room side where Bulls and like Jafe. Actually, he had fucking pistols out. I don't know. I'm gonna get like slowed down and shit.
Pull from. I gotta pull from over here because I gotta.
Alright, well, ready? I'm gonna push in. Ready?
I'm ready.
You gotta slash that shit down.
Nice, we got 2 over busy over here. Wow,
nice.
Your health.
I'm just gonna spread damage. Holy
500.
Yeah, 500.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and we are back. Charisma, why don't you let everyone know what that tank did?
That was really good damage again. Well,
That was
SI help.
Yeah, beautiful damage actually, as we do see Jafe and Days are sharing health. They're very, very low, identical health actually, not sharing health, but identical health. They're very, very low. We do see that Smoker couldn't possibly try to go for a pullback. I would have liked to have seen them actually been down though, just because we want to actually see them commit to some pills here, as we do see them right now just running freely, not bleeding out. So again, that's actually just buying them more time. They have more pills now because of it, and we do see the 200s going in right now. Not going to have them up for much longer if this attack lands. We do see the boomer landing on 3 of them. Smoker trying to get a pool, but it does get cleared instantly. Not that time though. The pool does land on Bill. We do have 1 down right now. Zoe is up, but she is not going to be up for long if she gets hit by anything, as we do see the attack getting shut down now. And we do see survivors now sitting at a 113 health bonus. Bulls is now going to be forced to pop, and Half is still pretty good there, as he doesn't have to pop pills yet. And these survivors are going to be pushing up onto the crescendo starter here. So Latino Heat doing a very good job at maximizing their attacks. They had an attack there. Now they're going to have an attack on the choke point here. There's very, very crucial choke point. So basically they want to make sure they get a pull down. Nothing too fancy here, as it is a pretty much standard area, and we do see the stars pushing forward now. Hunter setting up for the back. One of them already down. The boomer going in, getting the boom on Francis and Lewis. Smoker trying to look around for something, doesn't get anything yet. Oh, we do see that pull going down on Bill, gets cleared instantly. Hunter's getting shut down though. Boomer trying to work his way in. Smoker is dead. Boomer will be dying last, and very, very, very nicely done by Kr3w.
I think she should have really popped her pills, because they were really close to getting more chipped right there.
Yeah, that was very, very close there, like you said. I mean, they relied a lot on their skill, which is what got them this far. But again, you don't want to be making mistakes that would lead to maybe, just like you said, more chip and possibly even a wipe. I mean, getting someone down right there, if they pulled everyone down and somebody had to come down and get him, then, I mean, there could be 200s up top there. There could be a plethora, or whatever that word is, of a plethora of actual attacks that could have gone down there. we actually do have a quad cap here setting up here, so let's go ahead and take it to an infected war room, Latino Heat war room for this quad cap.
She goes in that room. I think that's when they're gonna drop.
What the fuck is he doing?
He's trying. All right. Now. God, dude.
Fuck, dude. We have to save.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Just be prepared to be like, do that stupid like glow shit.
Alright, and we are back. We actually did see the survivors being able to get down through the hole, avoiding that quad cap altogether. So they're going to go ahead and save it now and actually go ahead and take that quad cap in the even more devastating choke point. And Kr3w, what do you think about this? A quad cap here? Would you like to have seen a boomer? What do you think?
I think boomer works better here, but well, they kind of had to save since they couldn't attack at that last spot.
You are absolutely right. 300s though, this is not going to be easy for them. They're going to have to all go up at the same time and just go with it, man, because honestly, I don't see any other way they're going to make it. They're all stacking up on each other right now. This is going to be the make or break situation. They're going in right there. Actually getting the pounce on Francis. 17 damage pounce. They're actually all going in right there. They try to hit the quad cap. It did not land. The smoker did try to get a pull from the bottom. Again, getting cleared pretty quickly there. So these survivors are not going to be walking into the safe room as a result of that. And again, just a perfect reason why we would have liked to have seen a boomer there rather than just 300s, because that kind of made them forced them to go for the quad caps, knowing that they didn't have the boomer, and we all know how fast the quad cap can be cleared if just one of the hunters is dead stop. And these survivors are now in the safe room for a 92 health bonus, giving them a grand total of 1,076 points. So we will be seeing them play their infected here and trying to get their tank and their attacks to actually wipe this team. And Kr3w, with this earlier tank, what would you like to see them do?
They could just push left, but tank spawn's really close, so I guess they have to.
The Burger Tank too.
Yeah, they have to push to the right. I don't see any other way.
Yeah, there's going to be a ton of hittables here. They do know that there is going to be a tank, so they actually know that they have to deal with something pretty devastating here pretty early on. And we do see a hunter going in right there. Oh no, that is not what you want to see ever. And we do see perfect split going down for two of the survivors in the front. The boomer goes down and hits looks like Bill there, and we will be seeing the tank trying to push in. The tank unfortunately was not there to actually capitalize on all that damage going down there, but we do see some pretty chipped survivors now sitting at about 75% health, and the other ones just about, I don't know, 10 maybe 15 damage off their health. But again, a lot more than I would have liked to have seen them take, as there was a bit of separation. And let's go ahead and take it to a crew war room here, as we will see this tank commit pretty soon.
No, I don't know about that.
Either way, I got 11 seconds here.
Wait for him to get in there. Wait for him to get a punch before we get ready. I'm up in 2, 1.
Let's go.
I'm up. Go.
Going in.
Like, get in there and get a punch before you do anything. Let's go now.
Oh my god.
Go, 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 go.
Good. Bundles up there.
Nice.
That's hard, man.
It's all good.
Alright, and we are back, ladies and gentlemen, and what an attack that was. We did see a lot of damage going down for that tank. Kr3w, why don't you walk us through it?
That was okay, but I think tank kind of missed too many point blanks, but still okay damage, I guess.
Yeah, I like the damage just because, I mean, I didn't see very much support there. There was some booms going down, but for the most part, I mean, I don't know. I could have been better, but we did see Latino Heat's tank doing a tremendous amount of work there. But knowing, I mean, Latino Heat knowing that there is going to be a tank there, they had the advantage. So a good amount of damage based on that fact alone. And we do see that boomer going in right now, landing a beautiful 17 damage DP on Bill. Smoker getting the pull off, but unfortunately the pull does land on top of the trailer, so not as much damage as he would have liked for that pull down. And we do still see 3 boom survivors, 2 of them outside, trying to wait for the teammates to open the door inside. The door is now open. They're going to go ahead and push forward, as we do have the smoker being cleared, and they will pretty much be free to go to the hole without any hesitation here. Not going to be in any danger of any crazy attacks, and being that they will be taking another attack at the hole. What do you think about that attack, Kr3w? How would you like to see them set that up?
Well, I don't know, but they're gonna have to do a lot of damage because they have really good health right now.
Yeah,
there goes the attack.
Yeah, the attack's coming in right now. We do see that beautiful boom. Again, these hunters are just being the most perfect distraction. The hunter lands, the boomer goes in, lands on 3 of them. Seems like a repeating story here, or repeating event, as we do see most of these attacks landing in that fashion. And the smoker trying to get that death pool right there, being the death pool, because they cannot get him. If he is pulled up top, that is GG for him. He will not be coming back. And these survivors are now free to push to the last choke point now, sitting at a 132 health bonus, substantially better than their infected counterparts, as we do see them, we did see them actually sitting at about something like 80 something or 70 something, I don't recall. Actually, it was actually in the triple digits, I don't remember. But again, not as good as we do see Latino Heat here pushing up on that ladder anytime now, as we do see the boomer already set up there and the smoker. And again, Kr3w, this is the perfect attack, but how would you like to see it go down?
Pull the first guy. Well, he can boom. I would like to say the boom, but pull the first guy and then get a boom, and then hunters intercept with 25s.
Yeah, I have to agree, because then exactly like you saw there, they got the boom early, and as a result, they just kind of just cleared all the horde. They're like, they just said thank you. You cleared all the horde on top for us. Now we'll go up. The hunter goes in right there, gets a beautiful 20 damage pounce. And,
he passes the pull.
Oh, he pounced the pool, so it didn't even count. But we see Lewis kind of glitch there. Oh, and Francis taking fall damage off the fact that they did land a 24 damage pool there. I mean, a 24 damage pounce. But again, the important part is that Latino Heat did actually make it up the ladder, and they are now going to be going into the safer, but not without 2 of them bleeding out. So pretty similar story that we did see from the previous team being Kr3w. So it's gonna be interesting to see what they actually walk into the safe room with, and that is going to be 922 points, or 992 points, with a 77 health bonus. So again, we did see Kr3w coming up on top this map. So still a very, very close games. We'll have to wait and see next map just to see who is ahead. But a very close game here. And Charisma, do you have any shoutouts?
Nope.
Alright, I actually have a shout out here, and I have a shout out from Elephant to Scuffle. Don't hate because I travel the world, am incredibly tall, super male model, handsome Dutchman, and the proud owner of one of the finest DSLRs and lenses out there. So shout out from him to Scuffle. And yeah, definitely we're gonna be waiting for these attacks to go in here. And I actually have another shout out to Dazer from OGS Inca. Sunny D, you got this, man. So yeah, we're gonna be waiting for Bulls to ready up here, and pretty easy map here, Charisma. What would you like to see with this first attack?
Usually scratches, because it's really hard to pounce on this map, since it's really easy to dead stop.
You're very, very right, and we will be seeing these survivors right now trying to push forward any moment now. Going to be waiting for this attack to go in. The boomer going in right now. Smoker trying to get a pull forward. He does connect, but it is actually just momentarily, as the hunter's going for some scratches there, landing some beautiful scratches on Benita. The smoker getting the pull forward on Bill. Actually, yeah, so Benita right there pretty much taking the grunt of the
tank is up.
Oh wow, that is the tank, and it is up now, and it is going in. So let's go ahead and take it to a Kr3w war room.
I shouldn't have dropped that. Fuck, man.
It was a bad idea to go in by himself, but he got a couple of punches in, I guess.
Yeah, he did go in by himself without any support. I could see what his thinking was. I mean, he probably just wanted to lock him up in that area. If you lock him up right there and they don't take that wide open area on you, it is very, very easy as a tank to just land, let your infected go in and land some booms for you, land some attacks for you, and then you can just go in and mop him up, land multis all day. But as a result, he went in with no support. He did get melted down pretty quick, and we do see these boomer trying to go in. He does get popped. Smoker trying to get a pull forward, gonna get cleared instantly. Hunters in the back getting killed off. Actually, one of them is still surviving, trying to get up the vent, having a little bit of a trouble. Trying to get up the elevator shaft, having a little bit of trouble actually doing that. As we do see now, Zoe push it up forward, trying to grab that button, or trying to push that button so they can actually trigger the crescendo. Looks like they're gonna be holding it out in the back room here, in the back dark room. And the Hunter going in there for some scratches. Very nicely done, but again, want to go back to that tank, and just not the right decision, man. What would you have liked to have seen with that tank, Kr3w?
Usually a boom helps a lot, but without a boom, I don't know. I don't think the tank is gonna do much damage against a good team. So I would wait for a boomer and then sink in. I think they're not sinking in with their attacks.
Yeah, definitely. I have to agree with you here. We do see Kr3w kind of just willy-nilly with their attacks here towards the end, and we will be seeing this attack going in here any moment now. I don't know if they're going to want to save it towards the end, but we do see an F-pause going down from Bulls. So with that, I'm actually going to go take a look at the scores here because I don't recall who's ahead. And we do see the survivors being Latino Heat actually behind about 100 points. Maybe that's actually a little less. Yeah, about 100 points. And Infected up right now, but the scores are, in case anyone actually wants to know, the scores are, let me see, 2,907 for Latino Heat to 3,072 for Crew here. And again, we're going to be waiting for this F-pause to go down, and while I do that, I'm going to be reading some more shout-outs, and shout out from Friday, I think to me, I love you. So thanks for that. And actually I have some friends requests here, so I'm going to go ahead and accept those, see if they have any shout-outs for me here. And I'm going to go ahead and wait till we have this here. And Charisma, anything you want to make?
I got a shout-out from Biggie. It says, shout-out to Charisma, you're awesome.
I'm actually lagging here a little bit. I want to make sure that I'm not...
Shout-outs to you.
Okay, if you have some shout-outs, just make sure they're clean, and we can get those out for you. What you got?
I have one from the hottest guy on the net out to Latino Heat, I guess. Which one is Claudia? And 1 year from Morgan. Shout out to me, Chew Talk, and wow, another one from OGS Inca to me. You're a pretty cool guy.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah, that's all I have.
I actually have a shout out from OGS Zenio to Dazer. Baby, I can change. Hold me close once more. So again, a little bit of a lover's quarrel there, and we do have shout out to Charisma for the fake shout out from Pub. And again, we have another shout out here. I actually have a request for me to shoutcast this in Spanish. I don't know, guys. Should I do it? Should I do just one attack in Spanish?
Do it.
Alright, so that's a little talent of mine here. I'm going to go ahead and do an attack in Espanol for anyone who's actually going to see that in Espanol. So, let's see here. We're going to be waiting for this attack going in here, and then I'll just cut into my Spanish persona here. My Spanish persona. Just waiting and waiting. These survivors are taking their time. They're making sure that they have the perfect amount of time to actually they have the perfect spread to actually take this attack, as we do see them spreading out everywhere, making sure they don't get caught by anything silly, clearing out every bit of common. And a little bit of, some people may be saying, oh, this is boring, why are they playing it so slow? If they're a great team, Latino Heat can push this. Well, you want to make sure that you don't get caught by anything silly. There's a top tier match, and they are behind right now. They want to make sure that whatever could stop them from getting those points is not there. So we do have an attack going in. Vamos a ver un fumador jalando un sobreviviente por atrás. Vamos a ver un cazador ahorita está rasguñando uno de los sobrevivientes enfrente. Dos de los huntadores ya están muertos, y eso va a ser todo para ese ataque.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Gracias. And that was my Spanish cast.
Muy bien.
Pantalones. And yeah, basically, if you know Spanish, that was probably pretty butchered there. It's pretty hard to translate Hunter and Smoker and all that other stuff and Boomer and whatnot, even though I don't think there was a Boomer in there. But for the most part, oh, there was. Okay,
I think they just got baited a little bit. They went too early.
Yeah, Latino Heat was just perfectly spread out, man. They had that nice overall coverage, making sure that they weren't going to spawn in any other room. And actually, I have a shout-out from me from Pub, H2K Pub. Shout-out to Kush for being the best caster ever. Thank you. I'm very, very humble. So, I mean, if somebody asked me, I probably wouldn't say that. But thanks for the compliment. I still think that one of the very best that got me into the casting game would be Moosey. So, shout-out to him from me for the for getting me into casting and actually getting me where I am today and stuff. And we do have a witch going in right now, witch being triggered, and she is going to be draw crowned. I would have liked to have gone to the war room for this, but with that witch coming in, there's not going to be much need for a war room. The boomer landed actually on Lewis right now. The witch is going in, she swipes, she misses. Oh, and she is still up, she is going, and oh my goodness, not going to land. And Charisma, True, what do you guys think of that witch?
That witch just missed.
The witch actually went for the hunter because the hunter pounced on top of her head, dude.
Oh.
Oh, wow. So that's why she swiped. Yeah, see, that's kind of happens sometimes. Sometimes you land on top. Like I've had that happen to me where I jump at the witch or I scratch her weird for some reason, and she'll kill me. As a hunter, she'll kill me. So So you gotta watch out. The witch was actually playing for the survivors that map, and she was able to kill off one of the infected spawns. And speaking of spawns, we do have the spawns going in right now. Booby landing on 3 of them. Smoker trying to get a pull off of one of the survivors. Not gonna happen because there is those little support beams right there that aren't gonna actually let the survivors get pulled through them. So we do see just 2 hunters up right now trying to do anything they can. One of the hunters working his way along the outside of the building, trying to land in through the back. Not gonna happen. Survivors now pushing forward, gonna try to get into the safe room with this beautiful 160 health bonus. So again, survivors are doing their best. They push through this horde right now, try not to take any chips. They're gonna go ahead and make it in right now with that 160, giving them a total of 1,560 points for Latino Heat. So it's gonna be up to Crew to really turn up the heat, so to speak, on Latino Heat, because they want to make sure that they can keep their lead and actually pull off this win, because it would be a huge win indeed if they are able to get it. So with that, we're going to be seeing the Crew team take Survivor side, and knowing that there's this early tank, Kr3w, what would you like to see here?
Well, they need to save their attack, that's for sure. So they can stop them upstairs, or right now.
Oh wow, this was actually even an earlier tank than before. Survivor's actually having no choice but to take it downstairs right now, and Antonio going to be working that tank down, and oh my god, this is a dangerous move.
I'm not sure it's a good idea to play it
I'm
there.
so scared. Let's go ahead and take it to that Latino Heat war room.
Can't fucking get a spawn. Nice. I'm
Wait,
going
hold on,
that.
wait for comment.
Wait for
They're here. I'm going.
Alright, go.
No, dude, no.
Skated. Not gone.
Wow, dude. There
Nice
you go. That's
double.
what we need right there. Come on, one more. Oh,
Dude.
wow. What
Their
happened
health
to
bonus
go
is
down so fast?
I got
Dude,
skated.
I missed point blanks. I'm not even. That was fucked up.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Kr3w, walk us through that, won't you?
Wow, they got chipped a lot, but that was good for fighting there with all that common.
Oh yeah, that was very, very good actually. I mean, in my opinion, that could have, should have, would have been a wipe. But again, the support, I mean, the tank was, I mean, the boom was perfect, but the hunters unfortunately did get desktop skated. So very, very, very good by Crew, and just making sure that they actually get that. Actually, yeah, there's a little bit of a error here, as we do see a 190 health bonus still for a survivor that's almost down. But again, gonna get an F pause here just to make sure that everything is in the clear, because that does seem a little weird to me that they have a 190 health bonus with Bulls being all the way down and Fiend being chipped that way. It shouldn't be that. Maybe,
I think Gunner was behind Bulls, so he didn't get damaged, but not sure.
It's really, I don't know, it's really tough to say, just because, I mean, Bulls is pretty much down to nothing, and so is Fiend. With 2 survivors, I've never seen it, just 2 survivors being able to hold a 190 health bonus. I mean, yeah, that's really ridiculous. There really can't be no way that they could have a 190 health bonus. So, again, we're going to be seeing an attack right now, just circling around them. Going to be going in for those hunters right now. One of them getting dead stopped and skeeted, the other one getting dead stopped and skeeted as well. Smoker going in right now, going to get cleared, and wow, these survivors, this infected is coming in one at a time right now, as we do see the health bonus finally dropping to a 151, so that was a temporary glitch, as we do see that boomer landing on Zoe. Zoe getting hoarded now a little bit, her teammates now clearing, and these survivors are now going to be pushing forward. And look at it, that health bonus is just ticking, as we do now see it at a 133. Yeah, very, very weird indeed. I have never seen anything like that. And we do see there's another attack coming up right here, pre-crescendo and charisma. What would you like to see be done by these survivors?
Well, they need to pull back and intercept, pretty much. Well, as survivors, they need to run back to that room, but attack is set up. Maybe they need to kill the attack first and then go back.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough little situation that they're in, because they know the attack's up. They do have Bulls bleeding out. I mean, not bleeding out, but he's pretty much just 1, maybe 2 scratches away. So he doesn't want to pop. It's a teeter-totter right now that they're playing. It's a teeter-totter game. Do they pop pills, or do they really just try to shut down the attack? It's really hard. It's really, really hard, because you don't want to pop pills, because then you're going to be bleeding out for the whole crescendo. And we do have an attack going in right now. Zoe getting a kill on one of the hunters. Boomer landing on all 3 of the survivors except Zoe. And we, all 4 of the survivors except Zoe. And we do see most of the attack being shut down there. So beautiful job, Bill. Bull is still in no threat of actually being scratched down or losing that last bit of health. Yeah, so very good play from these survivors, shutting down that attack.
Shout out from Biggie to Gio. I miss you. Unblock.
Nice. And we do see these common just funneling in through the front door right now. Kr3w just doing an excellent job making sure that they don't get anywhere near their health bonus, just keeping them at. They do have a quad, so let's go ahead and see how this is going to go in. We do see most of the hunters getting dead stopped. That scratch, I mean that pull does land on Bull, so unfortunately he is now down, so he will be bleeding out for the duration of the long ride. So I mean, even though this map is pretty easy, we do see the benefits of getting it down early with the tank, because we do see now if he would have gotten the down very early on, he would have popped at least 2 sets of pills by now. But because he didn't, he's gonna pop 1 set of pills, maybe 2. I really don't know how much he's gonna bleed out here, but it's again not what they wanted, just because now he's gonna be bleeding out, losing health bonus all over the place, while he goes on. But we do have a shout out from Sleepy Tuchu asking, "What are you wearing?" So a little bit of a nice kinky comment there. So we will be waiting for this this elevator on the way up. And Charisma, would you like to see this with this tank and attack going up here? Actually, there's not going to be a tank.
Tank is
Yeah,
yeah, there's a witch up here. They could set up on the witch, but I would just attack right outside, and that seems like no, they're just gonna wait for them to shoot the witch, I guess.
Most definitely, and let's go ahead and take it to Latino Heat War Room and see how they're going to play this witch.
Office in the back.
Here it comes. You guys ready?
Right now? Don't you want to wait for it to be a little bit closer?
I'm ready.
Alright, yeah.
Okay,
I'll wait.
so we'll see.
Alright, let's
go.
Got a pounce back here.
Nice fucking pounce. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's it. Nice.
Okay, the crown the witch. Well, I did
But
get
still,
damage
I got
on
him
it.
in cat, which
A lot of
is
damage
what
there.
would have
Nice.
happened either way. Good job. He's still
Nerd.
full.
Damage removed.
That was my fault. Good job. Hey, good attack.
That was the attack we needed.
Good shit,
Look at that
guys.
health.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and what a beautiful tri-cap. And yeah, Charisma, what do you think about that?
They just split up too much, and Latino he just capped on it.
Yeah, definitely. You do not want to split on Latino Heat, because they will capitalize on that. We do have the smoker trying to go for the pull on Bill. Oh, he actually gets it on Zoe there.
Oh, almost
Wow.
the death blow.
Wow, very close to actually being that death pull there. We did see the Boomer trying to go in for the boom, gonna get killed off there. Hunter going in right now. Actually, he's just gonna stay on top of the roof that I did not know that you can get on top of. But very beautiful play by them. We do see that Hunter trying to go in for the scratch. He was not able to get it though. And we do see these survivors pretty dinged up here. I do believe that this is gonna put Latino Heat in the lead, because they were able to make this map with a 160. We do see Kr3w going in with an 85 health bonus. So very unfortunate for Kr3w. I want to be an unbiased caster here, but I was kind of going for Kr3w here, just being the underdogs, and not saying that I wanted Latino Heat to lose or anything, because they are my boys on that team. But I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like you kind of want to go for the guys that you think, I don't know, maybe they'll make it, maybe they won't. And unfortunately, right now they are gonna have to climb out of a pretty big deficit, as they are gonna be going into this this finale with actually, it's not that big a deficit. It's only 4,188 to 4,467. I do believe Latino Heat is in the lead, but I'll double check that in a moment. But first, let's go ahead and read some shout out from Ish Your Boy. Shout out to the entire community. Stay sexy, stay fresh, and yeah, definitely. And let's go ahead and check to see if I have any other shout outs. Charisma, do you have any shout out?
Nope.
I went from Wally to the stairwell smashers. Yeah.
Very nice. And we have a shout out from When You See a Pretty Girl, Point Her Out. Klaudia, you are a cutie, so keep it true to his name. And we do see an attack going in right now. Hunter's going for some scratches. Tank actually still going to be waiting to come in. We do see just a Boomer, Smoker, and a Hunter still up. And for this tank, we're going to go ahead and keep it here, as his tank is now deciding to push in. Going to go ahead and try to do some damage. Hunter getting dead stopped right now. We do see that tank continue to push in. Smoker getting a beautiful pull right there. Oh my god, that's going to be very devastating for the Survivor team. Tank doesn't need to commit anymore. He's just going to go ahead and stay there, guard that all day. Yeah, that is a very bad situation. Like Charisma said, very big sign of a GG, as we do see this tank just pretty much just shooing away the survivors anytime they try to get near that survivor is pretty much hoarded down to nothing right now. He is now dead. Here comes all the horde. The tank is dead, though. I would have liked to have seen that tank try to stay up a little longer to support with that tank, with that horde, but we do see the quad cap, the tri-cap coming in right now. Unfortunately, double huntering Zoe there. The smoker's still up right there. I do believe it is an AI smoker at this point, actually. Or actually,
No,
it isn't, no. Yeah, it is a Antonio Hunter, smoker. And wow, one dead, both bleeding out. Fiend, pretty much close to nothing right there. He has like 25, maybe 30% health, and we do see Jafe sitting about a 75 to 80% health. And
well,
wow.
They can still make it, but it is gonna be very, very hard for them to make it with 3 people.
Yeah, I mean, I want to be optimistic here and say, you know what, they can make it, they can do this. But honestly, against a team of this caliber at this high level play, I don't see how they're gonna do it. I really do not see it. But I would love to. I would really love to see something like this. It would be the most epic of epic comebacks if there ever was a comeback. And yeah, I mean, wow. We do see a tri-cap now setting up for this survivors, so if they can make it through this one, they're that much closer to actually making this finale. So let's go ahead and see how this is going to land. We do see that Hunter already crouching, that Boomer going in again, just sending more and more horde down there. They cannot keep taking this horde down there, as we do see that one bleeding out. We do see the smoker trying to go for the pool. The Hunter actually, unfortunately, outside and down at the bottom of the building there. And we do see that Smoker trying to get a pull off, not going to happen. Smoker getting skeeted, Hunter getting skeeted. That is going to be the end of that attack. And Charisma, if you had 3 survivors and you had 46 pills there, what would you do to actually try to make this match?
Pray.
Yeah, lots of praying, right? Yeah, definitely. And I'm going to go ahead and read a shout out. The shout out from the Honest Gone in net. Shout out, can you repeat that in Italian? So I guess I'm getting a request to shout out in Italian. I'll try to do that. And I have a shout out to Unreal from Benevolence. Keep being an Xbox superstar. So we do have that shout out going down from him to him. And Ducky Kush asks you what you are wearing tonight. So again, a lot of people curious on whatever Chu's wearing tonight. And we do see a Hunter jumping around the side trying to do a skybox 25, and he did go for that respawn. As we do see the Boomer going in right now, landing on all 3 of them. The Hunter getting dead stopped and killed. Smoker trying to get a pull off. He does get a momentary pull on Francis. Hunter's still up right now. Boomer trying to just kind of keep it up right now. He doesn't need to die. Hunter jumping around, and that is going to be pretty much the end of the attack. But we still see that 100 up. And
yeah, that was a good skeet right there. And good pass clears.
Yeah, definitely. And being with that they're taking it in this spot, what would you like to see as far as an infected attack that you think could actually just finish this game right now?
Well, if Tank just pushes in, I think with a boom, they can just wipe them.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there. There is a lot of comment funneling in right now for these survivors. We do see a Hunter just trying to jump around, getting their attention right now. Another Boomer is up, so this is going to be a standard attack going in right now. As the Boomer goes in, lands on 2 of them. The only one not boomed is Bill. Zoe getting pounced. Francis getting pulled and then pounced. So a little bit of a unfortunate miscommunication there, as we did see double SI going for that one person. Now we have Smoker up right now by himself, as we do see still 2 survivors boom, going to be unboomed pretty soon here, but still dealing with the consequences of being boomed. Oh my god, what a beautiful pull! Wow, and there goes Dazer's health, and down goes the Dazer, as we do see most of his health lost there. Wow. Wow. And yeah, we do have this tank up now. And this tank is going to be in the hands of Latino Heat's one and only Antonio. So with that, let's go ahead and take it to a Latino Heat war room.
No, just push one right now. Get somebody and grab him. Wait, hold on.
Alright, pounce in right now. They're home runnable. Home runnable.
Mail it. Peace.
There's only 2 of them?
Yeah. 2 punches.
Nice.
Now look at the Jew boy.
Jew boy.
I can do this. I'm gonna grab some other pills.
Being the Jew
Where are
boy.
the pennies?
Hey, somebody pounce him, man. I'm tired.
Jay, can you do Dazer voice?
Oh man.
Can you do
That
Dazer
was really
voice,
funny
please?
how that
Dazer voice,
happened,
Dazer. Dazer.
I got dead stuff. And then you freaking, what do you call it? You punch him right after I got dead stuff.
Alright, I home run all 3 of them. Don't worry.
Dazer boys.
That was
All right, we are back, and again, we did see that tank wiping him there, Charisma, and not really a surprise there. Were you surprised at all?
Nope.
Yeah,
That was a good ending. 2, 3 home runs.
Yeah, I mean, very, very unfortunate that they were not able to make this map, and we will be seeing the Latino Heat survivors here play out the rest of the map, but we all know the outcome. Latino Heat is going to be advancing to the semifinals of the winners bracket, so congratulations to them. We will be seeing Kr3w going down now to the lower bracket, so very, very capable of seeing them again and the semifinals. So again, very big shout out to them. We're going to go ahead and keep it here for this tank, as this tank is now pushing in the hands of gunners, so we're going to be seeing this tank pretty much pushing in right now. Wants to make it a quick ending.
Ooh, a good pounce.
There. Oh, gets cleared. Oh, the smoker. Smoker getting that pull there. Can we see it? Yeah, basically same thing that we did see that previous round, but actually we did not see that clear going down previously, so not exactly the same. The tank going in, doing some good punches, but again, just pretty much that was actually not a bad tank. Good spread. But
if he could just cover that pull, it would be the same, but
yeah, not the death that we did see with Latino Heat's tank, but still very nice attempt. Very good try from them, and we do see that Boomer trying to get that boom on 2 of the survivors, is able to get it on Zoe and Francis, it looks like, and we do see those 200s going in right now, trying to pass around, one of them getting dead stopped, and we do see that other hunter kind of coming for some scratches, gets one, then dies. We see the smoker now spawn, the smoker spawn coming up now. He's going to try to get a pull off. Can he get it? Not going to try, so we're going to go ahead and wait for that spawn to come in with the rest of them. And anything you want to add here, Charisma? It's pretty much a GG game, but still, I want to make it interesting.
Yeah.
What can we say? As we do see most of them sitting at about half health here. Pretty much, I don't know. They can make it out actually off of this health. If they don't take any silly chip or anything crazy when the tank comes in, any home runs, then this could be a pretty decent attempt to actually make the map. And we do see the Boomer landing on 2 of them. Hunter getting that pounce off Francis. Pull going down on Lewis. Very, very separate. He does get cleared though. That other Hunter jumping clear over the building. Unfortunately, not able to intercept with that other Hunter that pounce. But again, very nice try going down on that. And that being said, I'm going to go ahead and take the time to read out some shout outs, just because we are going to be pretty much, or we actually know that we're already winning this. So shout out from Imka, Imka, shout out to Dazer, Storm says he'll catch you, Eric Q, heart. So yeah, nice little heart from him. And we have a shout out from Latino Heat Carlos. Shout out from Latino Heat Carlos, aka Gina. Nice going, Gunner. And we actually have an attack going in right now. Hunter landing on Lewis momentarily. The other Hunter trying to look for that pounce. He does go in, get some scratches actually, so he didn't go for the pounce after all. Other Hunter landing on Francis momentarily. Some nice damage, good boom going down. Very nice chip on that attack. But again, gonna go back to the shoutouts and see what else we got here. We have OGS Zenio saying, shout out to Eric Q, you're my baby girl. In addition to that, I'll catch you if you fail. So very nice shout out from him, and shout out from Tanks coming out. Shout out to Tanks. Shout out to Shifted for carrying me in all those 2v2s. Thanks, bro. So nice little shout out from Tanks to Shifted there. We do have an attack going in right now. France is getting boomed down right there. Boomer doing a good job at singling him out. They're going to be trying to track out the rest of the survivors. Going down on Zoe. Oh my goodness, can they get that clear? Oh, Hunter intercepts right there. Very perfectly on Francis. Francis is now down. Zoe is very, very chipped. Francis is actually quarter way dead almost, so very nice damage going down already. As we do see Latino Julio now ticking down, pretty much down to nothing at this point. A scratch can down him, and we will be seeing a tank up any moment now. And just waiting and waiting and waiting for this actual attack to come in now, or this tank to come in now. We do see that tank in the hands of Fiend. So with that, let's go ahead and take it to Kr3w War Room.
Yo, get ready for an attack, get ready for an attack. Oh, going. Keep him up there, go.
Boom! Get down. Stay alive. Nice.
Oh shit, here comes a legendary Fiend. The Fiend hub. Oh, Fiend, so good.
Almost, dude, almost.
Ready? Oh, I was gonna do it on the ramp.
Alright, and we are back, Charisma. I was busy reading shoutouts, so why don't you let the people know what happened with that tank?
Well, tank did as much as he could. He got some chipping, but I guess that was good enough. If the other next tank can do as much, they can get a wipe.
Yeah, we actually do see Latino Heat sitting at some pretty good temp health, but again, it is temp, so it will be ticking away. It is pretty much on. They are pretty much on borrowed time, and we do see them with a brand new set of pills too. So, not in any trouble by any means. And if they don't get any good chip here, and the tank doesn't do what he's supposed to do when he comes in, then I can actually see Latino Heat making this map, and furthermore, just extending that lead. And we do see that boomer going in right now. Oh my God! Beautifully stuffed there. We did see him go for that actual. Bunny hop onto the ladder, trying to get the boom, not gonna be able to land. Hunter landing on Bill momentarily. So other Hunter trying to go in right now. Actually gonna wait it out, and we will be going to some shout outs right now. And I have a shout out from AF1. Shout out to Coach Sir Cal, Charisma, and Chu for being awesome and setting this all up last second. And I just want to thank him for giving us the opportunity to actually do it. I haven't casted in a very, very, very long time. So again, when he came to me with the chance to actually cast, I said, of course, I will do it. And just more of the reason to actually have some fun here with my friends as we are casting this game for you tonight. And we do see that boomer landing on all three of them here. We do see Zoe and Bill now down. Francis getting pulled down with the horde on him. The only one up is Lewis at this point, and he is going to go ahead and clear Lewis right now. Going to make sure he doesn't get passed over, but he is bounced. Can he get pistol cleared? He gets pistol cleared. This is going down, right down to the line, ladies and gentlemen. They do not want to give up. They want to make sure they try to make this. The Common are actually beating up Lewis here. He is able to get Francis up, and oh wow, look at this. This is the perseverance of Latino Heat. They're actually able to take an attack like that, which would usually wipe any other team, and they are able to make it right back up. And we do have another attack going in right now. Three of the survivors are boomed. The only one that is not boomed is Bill. Tank is extremely close right now. Hunter's gonna wait for this tank, and let's go ahead and take it to the crew war room. Alright, never mind. We won't go to the crew war room. We'll keep it right here. We're gonna go ahead and watch the rest of this tank as he moves up to the top of the ladder. As he makes his way up to that top of the building. These survivors are actually just pushing this tank, knowing that he has knowing that he actually has no support right now. They're actually pushing him pretty heavily here right now. They're chipping him back and forth, The boomer going down on Lewis and Francis right now, so they are in quite a bit of trouble. And did we see a peace punch go down there?
No, Hunter.
Okay. Okay, I definitely thought I saw a peace punch there, but unfortunately it was not a peace punch. We do see. Oh, nice. We do see Zoe getting pulled there. Nice damage going down right now. This is possibly the wipe, as we do see this tank still sitting at about 1,400 HP, and we are going to be seeing a wipe right now, as we are just seeing no one else but Latino Heat's Antonio. And actually, wow, this tank is super chin. Can he make it? All he has to do with that Hunter, and yeah, that is a DP. He is dead. That is GG. What a climactic ending to this beautiful game brought to you by this these very, very good teams. So again, that was Latino Heat versus Crew, two of the very best. I would not be surprised if I see these teams meet up in the future, just because again, Crew is down this game but not out, and the final score for this game was 4,667-2. Did anyone else catch that last one?
Like 300 down, so.
Yeah, so just about 3,100 and something, I guess, if it was 3,000 down. So very, very nice try from Latino Heat, trying to actually make that map. But shout out to them, and congratulations for advancing to the semifinal, the winners bracket of the semifinal, and as well to Crew for trying to put up that very, very valiant fight. And again, like I said, I will not be surprised if they actually make it again, because they are not out of this tournament. They are just in the lower brackets now, but they can actually fight their way up through that and make it back into this game. And with that, do you guys have any last minute shout outs here?
I have one shout out from Katie. Shout out to Aaron D. Hustard, aka Visceral. Love you, baby, and grats.
Oh, nice. And we actually have a shout out from Tanks. Shout out to Gina for getting carried by Nugs and all his 2v2s. Oh, I don't know, man. Gnot's pretty beast when it comes right down to it. I don't think he gets carried by anyone. And we have Pub right here, H2K Pub. Shout out to Jeffrey. So just a very simple shout out, nothing too crazy. And we have another shout out right here. Shout out to OGS Cali or OGS Inca. Call me tonight, please. Don't tell Sleepy. And we also have a shout out from OG Asenio to Eric Baby Girl Q. After this match, I'll have the already. Ooh, crazy. And we are all done for tonight. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. And again, I would like to thank all my co-casters. Very, very nice casting with you guys. Charisma, thanks. True, always a pleasure. And do you guys want to go ahead and say bye to the nice people here?
Thank you, thank you.
Good night, friend. Have a good night.
Yep, and with that, we are out of here, guys. Thank you, and have a great night.